This lush greenery is thanks to a groundbreaking company revolutionizing how we manage water in dry regions. Their innovation? Liquid natural clay, a sustainable solution that transforms sandy, water-repellent soil into fertile ground. That company is called Soyl. But how does their technology work? Under normal conditions, only a fraction of the water is retained in the topsoil. Most of the water is lost to deep drainage. Because of the large particles, this problem is multiplied when the soil has a sandy composition. A better way to explain this is to think of a jar with large marbles that has lots of space in between them. Also, sand grains lack surface charge, which means that charged particles, like water, have nothing to stick to. LNC locks moisture in the soil, drastically reducing water loss and making every drop count. For farmers and developers in water-scarce areas, Soyl offers a game-changing way to maximize growth while conserving precious resources. This is where all the magic happens, right?
Yes, exactly. So this is what we call the mobile manufacturing unit, where all of the LNC is happening. We bring our soil mineral clays with us.
Okay.
We put it here, and the magic happens inside.
Okay.
There is a reactor, and this is where the LNC will be discharged from the back, applied through irrigation system, manual application, through sprinklers, your subsurface irrigation system, directly to your land. Let me explain what we have on the table here. This represents our lands,
okay.
Sandy soil, arid lands. We have water,
okay.
And this is our LNC, the liquid natural clay.
Okay.
So what we will do, we will pour LNC and water in these two small cups, exactly the same amount at the beginning.
All right. Listen,
yes.
2, 3. Oh, immediately what you see is the control water that we use is seeping down
very quick.
Very quick.
The LNC covers the particle, each grain of sand, with one thin layer or platelets of clay, giving it the characteristics of clay.
And what are we going to be doing now?
Yeah, so now we need to irrigate our land.
Okay.
We can fill these 2 glasses of water.
Equal amounts?
Equal amounts.
Again, we pour it. 3, 2, 1, there we go. So we're watering our plants. Put this to the side, all of again, because the untreated one, the one without the
LNC.
Liquid natural clay, the water is going seeping down immediately. Here, the water is still kept up on the surface.
It will take time to percolate.
Droughts, loss of fertile land, and growing water scarcity accelerate in a vicious cycle, and sandy soils are particularly exposed, threatening agriculture, which now consumes more than 70% of all available fresh water on Earth. When fertile soil turns to sand, even more water is needed to maintain life and grow food. Less than 15% of water applied, through rainfall or irrigation, is retained in the topsoil long enough for plants to make use of it. Most of the water is quickly lost to deep drainage, causing fertilizer washout, increasing costs, and lost productivity. Let's look deeper into why sandy soils are so poor in retaining water. Sandy soils consist primarily of sand grains, which are large particles. Think of a jar filled with marbles. Large marbles will have big void spaces of air between them compared to small marbles, and water will flow through quickly. Sand grains also lack surface charge, which means that charged particles like water have nothing to stick to, and nothing binds the sand particles together to form a good soil structure. Liquid natural clay, in short LNC, is a nature-based solution to upgrade sandy soils with a larger storage bank. LNC is a liquid nearly as thin as water that percolates into the ground by the force of gravity. The liquid consists of natural minerals with tiny charged clay particles that coats each grain of sand with an electrical charge that holds onto water like a magnetic force. LNC adds specific surface charges that enables particles of opposing charge like water to stick to the surface. The final stage of the LNC process is formation of what's called clay bridges, which binds the sand grains together into soil aggregates, forming a structure similar to dark, rich soil that retains water and nutrients like a sponge. Let's compare LNC-treated sand to the before treatment sand. Water is essential for plant growth, but sandy soil struggles to retain it, leaving the soil thirsty and unproductive. Fertilizer is equally important, but without water retention, it simply washes away. With LNC, sandy soil becomes enriched with charged particles, helping it to retain water and nutrients for healthier and more fruitful crops, which will save up to 50% on water and energy usage while improving fertilizer efficiency, leading to higher yields, better crop quality, and increased profit. Using LNC is an efficient and effective way to add essential minerals to soil, resulting in healthier plants and greater drought resilience.